Hey everyone, it's Ian Blackburn, and it's time for me to tell you about my upcoming 2026 special travel opportunity. We're going to be going to Champagne. You may know that I have studied Champagne my entire career. I used to work for the Tattinger family and had a very intimate relationship with Claude Tattinger, and the whole family has been really remarkable to me and I enjoyed my career with them. I've gone on to lead my own industry, my own business, my own wine store, and my wine education business, but champagne remains my favorite drink. I make Zinfandel, by the way, in Sonoma County, but I love champagne. If someone were to ask me what my favorite single wine is, I think champagne just accompanies everything I love about fine wine. And I love to see how the differences are in the place, in the blend, in the philosophies, aging of the wine. I've had some amazing champagne experiences, and going to Champagne is a way to take that up a few notches. So I want to share with you my plans for our trip to Champagne. Now, we're going to meet in Paris, actually, because there's some great history to be appreciated. And when I talk about we, I'm talking about 10, maybe 12 people maximum. And I'm hoping for people of all walks, all ages. If you're young, awesome. Let me show you why I think Paris is one of the greatest cities in the world. Come with me. I know some really secret spots. I know some very famous spots. And we're going to do a very cool tour of Paris. Now, some of you get into Paris, you're going to want to shop, you're going to want to do some stuff. Maybe you come in a day or two early. That's even better. And then we're gonna have like a free day, and I'm gonna let you know what we're up to on that day. And some of the stuff you may want to participate in, and some of you may want to tap out and just enjoy your own time. But we're gonna stay at the Delano in Paris, which is a beautiful property, perfect for our needs, an incredible location, right in prime shopping central. If you're there for Hermes or for the great fashion houses, they're all within walking distance. And we know our way around Paris very well. We're going to help you have an incredible Parisian experience. We're going to eat some really fun restaurants. Again, all of the what we do in Paris is optional. Some of it we, go out to a meal, we just share the check, that kind of stuff. We make it fun for everybody at your level. Okay, now Paris is a very short period of time, so come in early if you can, enjoy a few extra days, get your Paris on, let your body clock kind of adjust. They're about 8 hours ahead of us. And then we're going to go to Champagne and we're going to stay in the number one hotel in Champagne. That's the Royal Champagne, five-star property. It's going to be cooler. I'm not going to, I think the pool is not necessarily where I'm going to be going. We're going to be going in the month of November of 2027. Harvest will have just finished. The houses will be busy working on their blends. It'll be a great time to go. And here are the wineries that we intend to visit. Billecart-Saint-Simon, a phenomenal house. They own a lot of their own land. They will treat us very well. Tattinger, my old bosses, they have a new Michelin star restaurant, and we're going to be able to test that restaurant. And we're going to do it with lunch and a tour and a tasting experience, of course. Art, class act, beautiful property, owned by LVMH. It'll be magnificent. Laurent Perrier, the Da Davenport family, they own so many different things. They own the House of Salon, by the way. Laurent Perrier. They will take great care of us, and we will have an amazing experience at Laurent Perrier. Clos Quezals, probably the smallest producer we're going to visit. This is one of my favorite wines in Champagne. We carry multiple vintages of Clos Casals. The Clos is a walled-in vineyard, and on our tour of Menil, we're going to go there. Okay, we're going to see it. We're going to be there. So Clos Casals will be special. We're intending to have lunch with the Celos property, Les Avises. No, there will be no tour and tasting at Celos, probably. Of course, we're going to ask, but the Celos wines are highly in desire, so maybe we have some with lunch. I think that's a good way to do the Celos wines. Michel Gonnet, great producer, one I love a lot. I'm a huge Blanc de Blanc and they make some of my favorite wines of merit and the best wines for the money in Champagne. Delma, another, I kind of feel the same. This is the house that Laurent Perrier owns. They make Salon, and that will be a special visit. TBAs are the really interesting ones because we're a year away and my special asks have just been made. So we're going to see some other really cool experiences. These are things that you don't just get to walk in the door or pay for a ticket. I'm working with some really interesting relationships to get some very special things to occur. And that's what we do. That's why our trips are interesting, they're dynamic. We take good care of you. We'll have breakfast every day at the hotel, lunch at a winery. And then dinner will be optional, and we'll let you know where we're going. We'll see, maybe you want to participate, maybe you don't. Maybe you want to do your own thing. Again, the group thing only works for so long for some people. We want it to feel very private. Like this is your private experience. And I am a Champagne representative. I promote Champagne, teach people about Champagne, but we will have someone join us who is a Champagne expert that lives in Champagne, and she is going to be our guiding light and really give us another layer of exposure, of insight, of getting to be able to meet some of these incredible performing wineries and people. And that's what's really going to be cool. So please check out the trip, see if it fits for you. We'll start in Paris on the 1st of November, but I will probably be there like at the end of October to kind of get myself acquainted, do my little fun stuff I love to do, and meet up with the group on the 1st. We have a free day in Paris on the 2nd, and then we're in Champagne. Our first visit is going to be to a winery. We're going to get a little champagne going on. Then the ultimate tour, a guided tour of the cathedral in Reims, which I think is as impressive, if not more so, than Notre Dame. This is Notre Dame of Reims, and it is magnificent because the main window in this cathedral was redone by Chagall. Of course, this church was bombed out during World War II, and the Rockefellers helped rebuild this cathedral, and it is now fully open, fully done, and magnificent. I think it's the true wow in the churches of France. And so, yes, those wineries we've covered. Some of their logos. These are all incredible. Look at a lot of these are going back. So there'll be some historical, there'll be some new ideas, and we'll see Champagne for what it is. They are trying to lead the world in becoming the first carbon neutral grape growing zone. We'll walk through some vineyards. We'll meet the vigneron. We'll taste the food. We'll get the history. This is something special, and I want you to do it with me. It's perfect length, in and out, 1 week. You can build off of it. You can come with me. We're going to have some other opportunities to expand the trip. If you want to stay in Paris a couple more days, or you want to do another excursion, I've got some ideas. So we're going to see if anybody in the group wants to continue. But those 7 days will be powerful, very inclusive. We even pick you up at the airport. We have you very well taken care of, very well sorted. You can come to have the trip of your lifetime. And if you've never been to Champagne, this is the way to do it. And I want you to come with me. I want you to get to know how much we put into the trip and all of the precious special appointments that we get are really what make our trips so much more cool than if you even go by yourself and you pay someone a huge sum of money to do these type of tours for you. You're gonna have a hard time getting the type of exposure that we're going to get. I use the muscle of our relationships from our wine store and the relationships I've had for a very long time with some of these houses because of my educational background and my work with Tattinger and my work in the business. I love to share the access, and it's really a special place in my heart and in my soul. I think Champagne can really impact you. There's so much to learn, and it's a really special spot. So come with me, join me. Trip to Champagne, November 2027. Let's do this.